Hello Internet! I'm HamsterBomb and you are watching some more Pokemon Q-Charm. And you are entering Jubilife City. Very nice place. Very annoying people, all standing in your way. You are now leaving Jubilife City. Welcome to Route 204. Ignore that place, I did everything we needed to do inside there basically. Get this Poketch thing on the bottom screen, which is pretty cool. I mean, we can see our Pokemon we currently got in there right now, and you can always see that Magic is going to be out front. Whenever Magic is out front, you'll actually be able to tell now where Magic is, because in the last series, we could actually see Pokemon walking behind us. So, you know. Anyway, recent item we just got, which is pretty cool. We are now able to fish, but only with the old rod, which kind of stinks. So what we're going to do is hopefully fish us up a Magikarp. Gotta get a yellow Magikarp. I mean, oh, come on. Can I get a nibble so I can at least get a hint that this is working? No, nothing, right? Alright. There was some water down here. Okay, I was expecting to just fish something up real quick and then go on with the hunt. Really? Really, game? Okay. So, I guess they wanted to decrease your chances of finding a fishing tile? Oh, good. Thank you. Please just get lucky on the first try. No. But, granted, we are already finding Magikarps. That is awesome. So, all we need to do is just get ourselves a yellow one. Fortunately, with the old rod, Magikarps are 100% find. It can't possibly get any easier than this. It's nice having these chillax easy ones that we're doing, right? Did the tiles move? Or is it just always random? Oh my. Really? What fun is it for the not even a nibble thing? I don't know. Can't I just sit there and wait, you know, like a normal fisherman? I can't be like super impatient and I cast. Oh, there's nothing there. Oh, there's nothing there that time. Like, oh, really? Can we hold our horses for just a little bit? Let the bobber sit in there for just a little bit, dude. Just wait. Just wait. Okay, we waited a little longer that time, but just chillax. It's gonna be okay. There will be fish in there. In fact, there's a yellow one. He's right here. I know he's right here. Right? Yellow fish. No. Okay, we're gonna wait now. Did you even put the bait on the end of it, kid? You're just like expecting to like yank. He's yanking it back so fast. He's just hoping the hook like catches the side of a fish. And he just yanks it in. Calling him a he. His name's actually Hamster, which is different. Normally I don't. Nah, it's a thing I tend to be doing now, I guess, with my Pokemon series. But last one was it Spark or no? That was the time before I played Heart Gold. I don't know. I've played these Pokemon games so many times. It's hard to tell anymore, like which name is which game came from what. Though I can tell, obviously. The Shiny Manaphy is from my sister's game, because I was, obviously, if you've seen that video, you know how the Manaphy hunt goes. You basically need to hatch the egg on one game, and then reset the hatch if it's not shiny when you look at it, and then after that, trade it to a different game. I only had total of 4 4th-gen Pokemon games in order to try it on. The first one, you actually accept the Manaphy on its shiny locked, so you have to try on the other 3. I tried Pokemon Heart Gold Q-Charm first. I tried my other Pokemon Platinum game. They both had bikes. There was no need to try and do it in this game. This is actually the one that I accepted the egg in, by the way. But then I traded it over to my sister's game for a 3rd hatch. And I was, like I said, wasn't expecting anything because I don't have another 4th-gen game to even start resetting. I don't know how we got into the story, but yeah. More on that video if you go check it out. So, I don't know why, but I seriously can't find anything. This guy reminds me of like a little kid that you see at the end of a dock, like throwing like a 4 foot little thing of string with a plastic hook on the end of it, and he immediately reels it in, and there's nothing on it, and then he just sends it back out, and he reels it right in. There's nothing on it, kid. I gotta tell you, that's not how you fish. That is not how you fish. I know. Don't even take it from me. I've never caught a fish. Ever. No, we're not talking about Pokemon. I'm talking like actual fishing. But I tell you, this is wrong. I've tried. I've seriously tried. It's not like I haven't had the opportunity to. Everybody else, whenever we try to, like, happens to get the fish. I never have ever caught a fish. Ever. Well, actually, I did once. In a bucket. I caught a fish in a bucket. We were at the ocean, and I was really angry, because I was like, I can't get this stupid fish with a fishing pole. I don't know why. I don't fish like this dude. I don't. Clearly, I know this is wrong. But he does it anyway. Whatever. In the grass, we need a couple new Pokemon. We need a... No, okay. We need a Budew and a Wurmple. We actually don't need to catch extra Wurmples because later, I think in Eterna Forest and a couple of the places, we will find Silcoon, Cascoon. We're gonna be okay. Ooh! I can shiny hunt with a double encounter thing. You know, in the Eterna Woods, you know, or like a couple places in this game, you can team up with another person and you get double encounters. I'm gonna be able to shiny hunt like that. Well, I mean, people do it all the time, but I'm gonna cute charm it. I've never seen that. That's gonna be so cool. Could we really stop with the fishing thing? Dude, you're so bad. Okay, but anyway, with the bucket. So, I don't know why I was frustrated with fishing and how everybody else that I know has caught a fish that we've all tried with, and I can't do it. I don't know why. I've even like left the rod there for a long time and you just kind of wait to see if it's bobbing or something like that and you want to reel it in. It's not like, I don't know too much about fishing, but I know you don't do this. You don't cast and reel. You don't cast and reel. And, right, this is about as much luck as I've been getting in Magikarp Jump. That's what it's reminding me of. Because they made that stupid game, I don't care about the jumping game at all. You know, if you guys, by the time this comes out, you're probably all like, wow, that game was like so 2 months ago. But, I mean, I'm already late to the party playing it. And it's only because I found out you can shiny hunt in it, technically. Sort of. So, I just want a yellow Magikarp, and I'm gonna, like, turn the game off. Like, I'm done. I win. That's all I needed. I don't care about the jumping part. I just want a shiny Pokemon in every Pokemon game. Like in Pokemon Go. As soon as they let us get shiny Magikarp, I was all over that. I found one, and I evolved it to a shiny Gyarados. There's a video on me finding it, by the way. And then I found another one, kept it as a Magikarp. So I can have all of the shinies of that Pokemon game. Yay! That's all it really mattered about. I don't know. Weird collector in me. Except the physical fish. It wasn't really much of a fish. It was seriously like a tiny little minnow-like thing. But it was still like that big. I think I actually caught the fish in the bucket like that because my dad told me I couldn't do it. Much like many things that he tells me in my life. But I decided, no! I will catch this fish in this bucket. It took me about 20 minutes of running after fish frantically with the bucket. Are you kidding me? Can we not find anything here? Why has it been so long? But it took me a long time. Longer than this. Except, I mean, this guy's catching a lot more fish. He's a lot luckier with this method than I am. Maybe I should learn from him. What I should have been doing was getting a kid's old fishing rod, just casting it constantly, no bait, hope it just stabs a fish in the side and yanks him in if you reel it fast enough. Though it doesn't seem to be giving him a yellow fish, though. This seems to be the luckiest tile in order to get the most amount of fish, though. It's like now about a 50% chance I'm seeing that we can actually reel something in here. A lot more that I can just stab and reel, stab and reel. Nope, never mind, there's nothing here. Yeah. See, I inevitably let that little fish go. You know, as excited as I was about catching that little fish in a bucket, this was down near the beach when we were in Florida, when I was younger. I remember, like, last time... No, this was when I was very little, when I caught the fish in the bucket, okay? But, like, last time we went, there was this little girl we saw, and she was running up to a bunch of people, showing them stuff that she was catching, and it was unbelievable. Like, at first, you know, you see a little kid run up and they want to show you, like, a shell or something, you're like, oh, that's so cute, that's so cool, I'm so happy you found that, you know? But this girl was like, first she pulls up, like, a really big starfish, and there's no starfish down here. I'm like, oh, and it's alive and moving. It didn't just wash up from a storm or something. I'm like, wow, that's really cool. Where'd you find that? And then she comes back later. Geez, what else did she find? It was, she found several really, really odd fish, but I think the weirdest thing she found was a guitarfish, a baby guitarfish, which, if anyone is from Cincinnati, I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio, and if you guys have ever gotten a chance to go to the Newport Aquarium, in northern Kentucky, they have, shark rays, what they call them there, which are guitarfish, very large guitarfish. They are not native to Florida. I was just looking at it like, because me from Cincinnati, I like immediately know what it was, because they've actually been breeding them for a long time. They were finally successful last year, actually, and I was like, what? That's not the weirdest thing we've seen wash up there. You know, there's geez, I found a really old loggerhead turtle. They beach themselves when they get really old, which is sad, but I mean, that's just what they do. You know, that's what they do. They want to go back to where they were born. So, I mean, that was kind of cool getting to see one. A live one. Oh, there were man-o-wars. Whenever there's certain storms down there, it always washes up the weirdest stuff. And it's usually kind of gross. Or sometimes you get stung. Oh my gosh, I think this one time I got stung by a jellyfish. What is wrong with these Magikarps? It's a 100% chance. But I got stung by a jellyfish. I'm assuming it was a jellyfish, granted for how fast it was acting. It could have been a man-o-war, because they have washed up there as well, and they're much more dangerous. So we were out in the ocean. I could feel something stung me in the leg. Kind of try to get back in real quick. And I was explaining to my family. I said, "Yeah, I felt like I got stung on my leg, my right leg, by a jellyfish." And they're like, "Okay, that's kind of weird. Well, we should probably get inside and like pour some vinegar on it or something." I'm like, I'm okay. It's no big deal." And I start walking back to where we come from, you know, to get back to the car. And all of a sudden, I realize I'm dragging my leg already. Like, uh-oh, this isn't good. Oh, it's just really bad. And all of a sudden, I can't feel my whole leg. Like, okay, really bad. And fortunately, right then, there was a one of those lifeguard guys who was passing in one of his trucks driving by. We were like, do you have any vinegar or something? He fortunately did. And I was able to, like, immediately, it was weird. Immediately, when we poured that on my leg, it felt normal again. Whew. But, yeah, that was really potent. And it was weird. It was in, like, a big shape. It was the shape of a heart. A perfect heart was on my leg. Though I didn't really enjoy it that much. I don't know. That jellyfish felt like giving me a little smooch. And, you know, I don't know. Maybe want to make a meal out of me because, that fast-acting paralysis. I can imagine it'd be terrifying if you were, like, swimming out in the ocean and you actually got stung by a jellyfish. And if what I got stung by was so tiny I barely saw it, can you imagine one of those giant things, like a box jellyfish? Just dead. Immediate death. Ugh. Anyway, talking about the ocean. Nice and pleasant today because I can't find a yellow fish. Is this really gonna be the episode? Is this really gonna be the episode? I have magic out front, don't I? What's wrong? Seriously, there's something wrong here. Something wrong here. This game wanted me to really work. It was like, hey, you know, in the last episode, things seemed a little too easy. You know, just a little too easy. Remember, this is Pokemon Q-Charm. I love making you work, Alex. You gotta fight for them Pokemons to get them to Sparkles. Come on! This is the one! I know it! I know it! I'm wrong, but I was wrong adamantly. Something like that. I don't know. This is actually really taking a long time. And since it's a 100% chance, I feel stupid trying to montage through it because it's just a matter of finding the Magikarps at all. And I know later, like, we will find a bajillion of these Magikarps on accident, which is probably a good time to explain this to people. If you are new to the series and you don't understand why I'm going out of my way to try and find everything as soon as possible, that's how we play this. Even though, yeah, Magikarp later will become our common. He is a common. But he will become the common and will get showered with extra shiny Magikarps. For now, we need to catch one. because it is available to us. I try and get everything immediately as it is available to you, and I'm kind of ignoring the night and day Pokemon, because, I mean, for all intents and purposes, I'm going to be getting them very soon anyway, in, like, the next couple episodes. Don't freak out about those. It's not like I'm cheating or anything, like, getting them at a better odds somewhere. I'm going to get them where at the same odds they showed up originally in. If not harder ones, because I think harder is a lot more fun. But 100% odds? Yeah, you know, one of those 100% odds hunts. Can I really make an entire episode out of a 100% odd hunt and not get it? Like, what? But still, that happened a lot in Pokemon Q-Charm Heart Gold, where we would have the opportunity to find something, say, a Pidgeotto. I remember a Pidgeotto appears at, like, 5% chance, only in the daytime, and in the next area over, literally, like, 10 steps further, he's a 30% common. I had to get him in the harder to get area, right? Because that's my rule for this. That's how the game goes. You go for the Pokemon immediately as you can get them, because usually the hunt is more difficult. And if the hunt is more difficult, it's more fun, you know? I just got handed the old rod literally like in the last town. I can't believe I'm not finding this. And I swear it's 20%. Maybe we found 3 flukes last time. Wait a minute. Or, what if Q-Charm doesn't affect a fishing encounter in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum? But why would Q-Charm work at all if it doesn't affect a fishing encounter? This is weird. This is so weird. I don't even understand how World Ambi workings anymore. I'm gonna try a different spot. Maybe he was just swimming over here the whole time, like, nah, 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 nah. That looks like a brighter orange when it comes across, and it's not. Darn it. From all the Magikarp stuff going on right now, like, the Magikarp Jump and Pokemon Go's Magikarp thing, the shiny release thing, and, you know, Pokemon in general, Pokemon centers have been selling a lot of Magikarp-related stuff. I find it really cool that I've never noticed until now that the whiskers change color if it's male or female. I don't know why it took me so long to figure that out. But, yeah. The whiskers are white if it's a girl, and they're yellow if it's a boy. So we're looking for the white-whiskered yellow carp. Though I don't think it exists. Like, what? Maybe I do need a montage to do this, but if it seriously means that you can't find a shiny by fishing? That's... why? It's still a wild encounter, and it should still be affecting the others. We have to have horrible luck. This has to be a cursed... This is cursed. There is a curse put upon that pond, and I shall fish in it no longer, I say. I should fish in that fountain and pull out, like, a red Gyarados in, like, the first reel or something like that. You know, the guy who gives you the old rod is technically over here anyway, so maybe I should actually do my hunt over here, where they intended for me to do it. How about that? How about that? I'm gonna fish, I like this spot, right here, because I'm not on the dock. We would like to chill by the rocks, right, Magikarp? Okay, or not. Maybe over here. Yeah, chill by the rocks. Chill by the rocks. Chill by the... Okay. Oh, good. Jeez. What was the deal? Like, this is really wrong. Okay. No, this has to be a fluke. This has to be a fluke. Because if not, that's just a really... Like, this works in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. You can fish Q-Charm Pokemon. Wait a minute. Are we finding a majority female? That'll tell it to us. That's a male. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Because if we can't fish them, we can surf them for sure. So don't think water Pokemon are out of the question for this at all. But you do find different Pokemon by fishing than by surfing. So it's a thing. Oh my gosh! Okay. Here's the dealio. It's been almost 20 minutes of trying to fish up a shiny Magikarp. I'm gonna montage and fast forward through this. Hopefully I can find one. If I can't, then maybe fishing isn't possible in these games, and we're gonna have to wait till we get Surf. But I guess either way, until then, I will see you all when we get lucky. Yes! Yes! Jeez Louise! It is working! Why did it take so long? I was seriously freaking out, like, Googling this, like, why isn't this working? That was so freaking hard! It looks beautiful. I gotta say, it looks beautiful. It's one of my favorite shinies. I don't know why. I just love the gold look on it. Whenever Pokemon just goes solid gold, they look awesome. Awesome. We'll switch over to Ranger. Fortunately, Magikarp is water type, so a bubble should not kill it. Right, Ranger? You're gonna be nice and gentle with this one, okay? Yeah, that's right. Why am I trying to weaken it? It is a Magikarp. Because I'm terrified I'll kill it. But Bubble is so weak and it resists it anyway. Can't imagine that it's... Okay. Okay. You know... I'm not gonna critical hit on this thing. It's stupid rare. It is stupid rare and I don't know why. Is this an 8192 shiny Magikarp that I fluke found and it really is not working? No, there's no way. There's no... It's a girl. It's a girl. Chuck Pokeball this thing. What happened? What happened, Magic? It just can't accept it, can it? It cannot accept losing. Maybe I should bubble again. Come on, it's got an easiest capture in the game. It's a 255. It's on level 4. I can't imagine I would need to do this. But anyway, if we get a chance to move up to the other route... Yes! 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 Oh, it feels good to be back. Back in Pokemon Q-Charm, though I can't believe that was so hard. I'm glad it was, though. It was actually a lot more fun. You know, getting a chance... Like, I got to tell silly fish stories while we were doing that. But still... Jeez, I was actually worried that was going to be a really boring one to do in the beginning. Because he was a solid 100%. I don't think I've ever done a solid 100% shiny hunt through all of Q-Charm yet. So, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. The fish Pokemon. A Magikarp living for many years can leap a mountain using Splash. The move remains useless, though. Really? That's funny. That's actually like... maybe that's where they got the idea for a Magikarp jump. I had no idea that Splash was actually supposed to jump that high. Apparently it can. Give a nickname to the caught Magikarp. Yes.
Bucket. I decided to name her Bucket. She's my lovely fish and I named her Bucket.
And it's because of the story I told you. I just thought it was a stupid funny name for it. Bucket is our new shiny Magikarp. And Bucket has a lax nature and likes to thrash about. Oh, that's actually... I don't remember lax off the top of my head. I remember vaguely. I don't want to make wrong guesses here. It has the ability to Swift Swim, and it only knows Splash, as you would expect it to. It would be kind of cool to have a shiny Gyarados on the team. Granted, I already have a water type right now, and that is kind of putting me at a disadvantage. I'm hoping I can get to the first gym before implementing any new shinies that I've already hunted and I want for the team right now. So, what I say we do for the rest of the episode, because that took an ungodly amount of time, I couldn't believe it. We're actually going to move up in here to this patch of grass. I already fought these trainers, so we should be good to go. All we've got to do is hunt out 2 Pokemon, and these 2 Pokemon we are looking for are not Bidoof. We're actually, ooh, nice. We're looking for a 25% Bidoof and a 10% Wurmple. The Wurmple may be a problem. I remember my first 10% I ever did in Heart Gold Q-Charm. It was Metapod. Ah, good times. Good times. He took forever to even show up normally. I definitely had a montage for that guy. Though I'm expecting the Bidoof to not be so bad. Bidoof was actually so far the only Pokemon that has been able to kill Manaphy in a battle offline. And one of the trainers had like a level 7 Bidoof. And like, they cranked up their AI like, ooh, I know what to do. I'm gonna use Growth twice and then spam Absorb. I think I used 2 Tail Glows, and I was spamming Bubble, because that was my only option. I can't fight with Wigglytuff, because it's level 22. So, and by that, I mean the gym, I don't have the gym badge to even get it to behave and listen to me. So that's kind of a problem. We do have Badus in here, which is awesome. So yeah, I was 2 tail glows, so I maxed my special attack, and I'm spamming bubble, and it is not good enough. This thing was like, no, I'm gonna growth, absorb. Thanks for the HP, and then it critical hit it and killed me. Oh, it's so cool, and there's gonna be so many cool shinies that we're gonna run into through this, and inevitably, every episode, I get people who keep saying, you ran from a shiny at this point! What have you done, Alex? I hate you! I'm unsubscribing! You're a terrible person! I hate you so much! And I'm just like... See ya! Sorry! That's not the point! If I seriously had to catch every single shiny I ever saw, did you realize how little I'd be getting done? I'd probably be like halfway through Heart Gold Q Charm still, because it would take forever. Imagine going for the 1%. I find hundreds, if not thousands, of useless shinies that I was not looking for when I'm going for ordinary hunts. Oh, so close. Because of the dark, you know, the gray, I thought that was a purple Wurmple. Dang it. Thought we had ourselves a purple Wurmple. We didn't have ourselves no purple Wurmple. Though, that would be amazing, though. Like I said, that's the 10%. That's the rarer of the two. At night, you will get Zubats in here. Granted, we could just go into the cave that's up a little bit and get the Zubat. I kind of would rather wait until night to do that, though. You know, it's going to be a tougher hunt for one. It's going to be a little bit more fun, I say. I think it's more fun finding them when they're rarer. You know what I mean? I don't want to go when they're super common. Is it just... No, our odds are okay. That's right. Okay. I was thinking 20% of the time. What was with the fishing, though? Like, what on earth was with the fishing? That was really concerning. But anyway, if we wait till night to get our Zubat and get him out of here, where honestly we should. That was the first place he appeared. Then we can get Kricketot at the same time. Sorry, Doofinator, not looking for you right now. Sorry. So, this kind of stinks. We're actually looking at 25% Starly, 25% Bidoof, 25% Budu, 15% Shinx, and 10% Wurmple. And we have seen Shiny Starly, Bidoof, and Shinx. Of course, basically, the last episode has just appeared in this patch of grass, and they're just what I don't want. So that stinks. And it's probably going to keep on stinking because so far this episode I have horrible luck. Yet my horrible luck shall continue. And I will see you guys when we get lucky. Yes! Oh my gosh! Wow! Okay. One encounter later. Did I even montage? It probably just went like... Yay! It just bounced up all of a sudden. Alright, let's switch over. These Budus... Oh, maybe I should fight with Bucket. No, Bucket can't do anything. I wish Bucket could. I like the little purple. Oh, it's cute. It is cute. I'm actually not a big fan of this Pokemon at all. Honestly, I don't think Roselia needed a baby form at all. But still, it's got a really nice shiny form. I have to give it that. It's a really nice shiny form. Ranger, hit it with a bubble. Please don't kill it. That thing was kind of harder to find. It's the 25%. Oh, man. Are you really gonna absorb spam me? Because that's really... Oh, it is, isn't it? This is gonna take forever. I guess I'm gonna hit it, like, maybe one more time. Might put it in the yellow. It probably doesn't need it. Speed fell. It's already slower. That doesn't help. I'll put it in the yellow if I hit it one more time. Oh my gosh, that did a lot. Okay, you know what? Screw this. End it now. Catch it. Make this a finish. I don't know. Make this a what? I started a sentence and I didn't know where I was going with it. I'm sorry! You stay next time I tell you. Oh, please don't just... I was expecting it to run. Man, too much Safari Zone in the last series. I was losing my mind there for a second. Anyway, why did it heal so much before? That made no sense. Okay, you know what? Bubbles, what is your catch rate, buddy? I thought it was easy. It's 255. Why'd you pop so easy? Alright. Alright, I get you. You know, it's kind of weird that, Roselia got a baby and an extra evolution in Sinnoh. You know, like, it got both. I don't think anything else got both. Though there's some that in addition to something in a past generation it got more, but awesome! Budew has been captured. Yes! Okay. Moving on. Moving on. And I know we can get Roselias later, so that's going to be 2 Roselias, because one of them will turn into a Roserade. Awesome. The Bud Pokemon. Sensitive to changing temperature, the Bud is said to bloom when it feels the sun's warm touch. Except I've never seen it bloom. Unless you consider that Roselia, but that's when it evolves. So Budew in Sunny Day should have... whatever. Anyway, wow, that thing was like over 2.5 pounds. That's pretty heavy. So anyway, give a nickname to the cotton Budew. Yes.
Bibsplurt.
I decided to name her Bibsplurt. And honestly, it was just because the little purple thing looks like a bib, and it has a mess on it. Let's say that. A Bibsplurt is what is on there. So anyway, looking at Bibsplurt, we have a jolly nature, somewhat stubborn. Jolly, somewhat stubborn. I remember when I was shiny hunting in Platinum a long time ago, years ago. I was chaining Larvatars. I got 2 back-to-back female jolly, somewhat stubborns, and they liked the same food, and their stats were different. It was weird. It's like so weird. It has poison point for its ability, only knows absorb. Well, I guess I can't put it at fault for spamming me with those. But anyway, we gotta continue for the hunts. The long haul today. This is going to be our big one, I already know. We're going for the 10% Wurmple. So, I already know this is gonna be a bigger one. It's gonna take a lot longer, but I want a longer hunt. So it's awesome. Here we go. Come on, purple Wurmple. I will see you guys when we get lucky. Yes! Oh, yes! Shiny Wurmple! Shiny Wurmple! Yes! Oh my gosh, that looks so good. That's awesome. I was actually just looking around at the Zubat encounter rate. Like, do we really need to wait for the Zubat for that? Because I'm going to take this very, very common Pokemon and wait till night so he's 10%. Yeah. Yeah, I am. But the thing is, there's Psyducks in the next area. I don't know what I'm going to do. But either way, we got to catch this Wurmple and we can't kill this thing. It is a 10%. I'm going to switch over for Ranger again. Bubble maybe twice. I don't know if it is going to take too much damage or not. Okay, it's just going to hit me with some string shots. You do your thing, Wurmple. I don't care. I don't care. I'm never going to know what you're going to evolve into. You know, little buddy? I'll never know. Because we're going to be able to catch Silcoon and Cascoon later. Your stock is a Wurmple. Well, that's not safe to hit it twice. Pretty dangerous, actually. Man, the other Pokemon were resisting it and not taking nearly as much damage, so hopefully we're good with just this. And we catch a Wurmple and add it to our party. 1, 2, 3. Nice! First ball. Awesome. Awesome. That was actually a pretty big episode. That was a pretty big episode considering how few Pokemon we really hunted, but it was all because of that Magikarp scare. Scaring the crap out of me, make them think that I can't, you know, do fishing hunts in this game. The fishing hunts can get really hard, too. Obviously, 100% one is supposed to be very easy, but no, this is not a stylus holder. Anyway, Wurmple, the worm Pokemon, often targeted by bird Pokemon, it desperately resists by releasing poison from its tail spikes, even though it's not poison type. It can become poison type, but there's only like a 50% chance of that happening. Anyway, give a nickname to Wurmple, yes. Buttface. I have named her Buttface because, let's be honest, Wurmple has a butt face. And yeah, it's inappropriate and not funny and very much immature. But, come on, that's a butt face. If there is no butt face Pokemon, actually, I can't even think of another butt face Pokemon. Magmar has a butt head. Trico has a butt hat. But come on, Wurmple holds the crown for the #1 butt-face Pokemon and should be recognized as such with a proper name. Isn't that right, Buttface? Yes. Alright, so, Buttface is impish and proud of its power. You're like, look at how strong I am! Look at my wonderful muscular cheeks! Don't know where that's going. Shield Dust is its ability, and it just knows Tackle, Strength, Shot. Alright, so, whatever. I can't believe it was actually so difficult to get those Pokemon today. Okay, Magikarp. Can't believe it was so difficult to get Magikarp today. That was insane. So far, it's actually, like, my most exciting and, like, cared for shiny we have. And it's ridiculous because it's the 100%. You would never expect that. But, whatever. That's what the series does to you. So anyway, here's our little collection going so far. I'm gonna organize our guys right here. Just so far in order of capture. Later, I will do it like I did in the later parts of Pokemon Q Charm Heart Gold, where I actually organize them all based on their region and dex number, so that we can see where the holes were. As of right now, we're kind of hunting for route completion, and that's a lot easier to see if I can just, like, line them all up in one box, you know what I mean? So, either way, if you guys are curious, here's the other Pokemon that we have. We're kind of waiting for to add to our team later. I don't have them in level order, because actually, according to level order, I get Kangaskhan next at level 17. Nice. Very nice. And then Bobbert is coming later at level 19. After that, Chimichanga and Coconut are going to take a little longer. These guys, obviously, were not hunted in Pokemon Q Charm, as I said in the last episode. These guys were in my ordinary shiny Pokemon hunts. Check those out. They're in a whole other playlist on my channel. If you guys are curious where they're coming from. Same for the Manaphy, obviously. But anyway, Manaphy was on such a low level, I was able to bring Manaphy with me. So, from here, I say we move on to the next route, because we have some more Pokemon we can hunt before going into the cave for the Psyduck. And we've also got, I should probably heal while I'm in there. So I'll just do a couple things. We're going to head out to the next route to the right, and I know we've got a few new Pokemon over there. I think Abra is one of them. And maybe we'll have to go back for the Psyduck. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out next time. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember to like the videos and subscribe for more. And I will see you all in the next episode of Pokemon Q Charm. Booyah!